I cannot escape it. It is everywhere I see. It is on my Instagram. It is on my fan accounts. It is on my Wattpad. It is literally everywhere I go, and it's fucking, I don't know how to get over it, and it's kind of scary. So that's why I'm here. I'm making another video on another ship. Hello everybody, it's your beautiful Demon Kai. Welcome back to today's video, and today was really requested a lot actually, which kind of shocking. A few weeks ago I did a video of me reacting to Eddie. It's the ship between Eddie Katzbach and Richie Tolzer, which are two characters from Stephen King's It, and a lot of you guys really seemed to like that video, and you guys wanted me to do a reaction to the actual ship of the actors, which is Flynn Wolfhard and then Jack Graceler? I don't even know who the fuck's in this shit. And I was like, hey, why not? I mean, it was fun. I enjoyed reacting to ships. I think it's really cool to see people's perspective on it and stuff. But the one thing I do not like is actually someone shipping the actual actors together in a romantic way. Especially actors, they feel uncomfortable being shipped with a best friend because they see, like, they accidentally run into the stuff on the internet and they get uncomfortable because, like, it's, like, smut or it's fan art or whatever, and it just makes them uncomfortable being with it. And, you know, everybody thinks that Flynn is homophobic or whatever now because he won't fucking admit that his character is gay in it, or that he's gonna be gay with Will and Stranger Things. It's everywhere. It is everywhere. Also, a disclaimer, I'm not bashing anybody who do create fan art or do create fan fiction, especially on the ship. I'm not bashing anything. This is just my personal opinion and I'm just reacting to it. So please do not get butthurt or feel bad or get sad because of the words I say. I'm most of the time just joking around. I will state my honest opinion about it later on in the video. So just that you know, if they're jokes, they're jokes. Let's just go. Actually, for once, I was prepared and I already looked the subject up and I already have the stuff ready right here, right now, and I feel so fucking prepared. I have no idea. Now, I love Flynn Wolfhard. I really think that he is a great actor. I love his personality. His fucking hair is so gorgeous. I personally love Flynn Wolfhard. Jack, though, I never really seen him in anything besides It, because that's kind of where he got big and stuff. So, I added this photo in my last video, and at first I didn't know what Fack was until I looked up during that video, and I put this picture up on the screen. If you haven't seen it, it's going to be tagged somewhere, or it's going to be like one of the links in the description below, so go check that out. I mean, he's just giving a friendly kiss. Great Photoshop. That is just, yes. You know, I'm not gonna lie, in Stephen King, it does make it look like Richie is actually gay, or at least bi, or somewhere in the stanchion that he did love Eddie. I mean, he could have been like they were really close in friendship. I mean, you know, he always joked around with Eddie in the movies, and even in the book, you know, he would always make the smart or the comments towards Eddie, because that's kind of where the friendship was. They were really close in friendship. Doesn't mean that they're together. Oh, hey look, someone made a little, that's kind of cute. See, I appreciate the amount of work and time and effort that goes into little, like, collages like this. I appreciate it. Thank you, whoever made this. So on to fan art now. That's kind of funny. We're the losers and we're winning. We're the champions. We're still stranding. Fuck, Jack, you are loud as fuck. Well, you love it. Shut up. I sense abuse in this relationship. Oh, look, someone actually took the time to draw the actual photo. That's actually pretty good. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit, wait. I give props to that. That is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my entire life of existing. When you look up fan art between the actual ship, not a lot of stuff comes up. Just because they're mostly fan art of them in It. Oh. But I thought I was safe, I'm not. Oh my god. There's always that one photo that you come across that's just like, whoa. Pictures I done. Let's just move on to the video, which I actually found in my recommendations on YouTube, which is really kind of weird. It's called The Best of Flynn and Jack. I don't know if there's going to be any ship in it or whatever, but I saw it and I was like, hey, I'm going to add that for this video. So, I guess let's just get into it. Someone just said, someone just said spicy on my... Why did I think of me and Courtney? I love you, Courtney. I know you're watching this. I love you. It's okay. I love you. And then Flynn doesn't even say anything.
Once upon a time, in the hill
he tries to share his microphone. This is kind of cute. Or sweet, not cute. Oh my god.
Okay, so being a loser, I think we're all winners in a sense because we all love each other. It's so hot. It's so hot.
I've seen this video of him Jack spitting water on Flynn on my Twitter a lot, and it's actually, I really like it. Every time I scroll past it, I have to watch it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. He ran full speed at me. Oh, guys. Guys, are we? Oh my god. Are we on the good part? In the sewer, we're on the sewer, right? Getting intense. It's more intense.
I'd seen this video too, I love it. He's like, what the fuck? Jack just runs away.
Very scary on set, or it might even look silly, and then when you see it in the final cut of the film, then it's really scary. Is there anything that you guys saw? I think Finn will is bad, and it's gonna be over soon.
Wait, what's his hand on his chest?
Not look very scary on set.
Oh
or it might even
yeah.
look silly, and then when you see it in the final cut of the film, then it's really scary. Is
And then he just
anything
like,
that you guys saw? I think
that's
Finn
cute.
is bad,
That's
and
cute.
it's gonna be
I honestly love the younger cast of it. I honestly love them. But you know, the 1990 cast is always better. So.
Hey Finn, jump scare coming up. I saw that coming. Thanks, Jack.
I am just someone's getting here.
You just kissed me, that's fine.
Aww.
Why not? Kiss Finn. I can't kiss Finn right now. He wants to know why.
It's good.
Woo, Finn's back. Just Finn, no. Kiss Finn, what are you now? What do you want to do now? Give me more subscribers? For once in my life? Over here. That little light over there.
Well, okay, here's your chance. What's the book? What book, Stephen? What are you doing?
It's because I'm against it.
Hey,
Dude.
you guys ever seen Mad Max? Fury Road?
Holy shit. He just loves standing there. I don't know why, but that was pretty funny. Let's actually go to the last stage of this ship, and that is the fanfiction. This book is called Deaf, and it's a Fack fanfiction, of course. It kind of caught my attention because in this book, Jack is deaf, and the way that he communicates around school apparently is in a notebook. Hello, my name is Jack Dylan Gracer. I hope to become best friend or great friends with you all throughout the school year. Please use this notebook to talk to me when you need to. The classroom is dead silent as he flipped to the next page of the notebook, a bright smile on his face. I'm deaf. Can I just talk about how cute the cover photo is? I really like it, actually. I really do. Okay, Flynn tapped his pencil against his desk impatiently as he watched everyone enter the classroom. He simply just wanted the day to be over already, but it was only second period. I feel you, but I'm no longer in high school, so I don't know what that feels like. He recognized every single face that entered the room, including his best friends, Jaden and Watt, who sat directly next to each other in front of him. Hey loser, Watt teased as he looked back at Flynn with a grin on his face. Hey rats, Flynn responded jokingly, rolling his eyes, which caused Jaden and Watt to laugh. The bells was rung, and everyone was beginning to settle in their seats. An unfamiliar face entered the room at the last minute. The boy awkwardly walked towards the front of the room when he saw the teacher signal him forward. He was short and had curly brunette hair and flowed across his forehead. In his hands was a notebook. He automatically caught everyone's attention, and the room was now silent, with a few people whispering to each other. Children, meet your new classmate, Mrs. Douglas said. She turned to the boy and spoke to him in sign language, which none of the kids in the class seemed to understand, except for Sophia, who had been learning sign language for a couple of years now. He nodded to her, grinning, and he opened his notebook, which was labeled for communications. He opened the book and faced the front page to the class, which read in sloppy handwriting, "Hello, my name is Jack Dylan Gracer. I hope to become friends with you all throughout the year. Please use the notebook to talk to me whenever you can." The classroom was dead silent as he flipped to the next page of the notebook, a bright smile on his face. I'm deaf. Jack was seated next to a girl named Sophia who seemed to get along with him. Flynn won't stop staring at the boy. As so many kids surrounded him, including Jaden and Watt, Flynn stayed at the back of the seat, clicking his pen continuously. He was bored and annoyed because the whole class period was just focused on Jack. Flynn seemed to notice everything about Jack, how he wrote with his left hand and how he had the brightest smile, which never seemed to wipe off his face. He wanted to go over to him and introduce himself, but he was too busy being irritated with how much attention he was getting. I don't know the feeling, because I was a mutual person in high school. Like, if you want to talk to me. I'm not either in like any groups. I'm just in the middle. And plus, I was a goth kid in high school, so no one would be with me anyways. But like, I was never the bad kid. I never got into fights, you know. And like, no bad kid or good kid hated me. We were just mutual, you know. If they needed to talk to me, they could talk to me. Same thing with me to them, even though I never, because I was interracial back then. Finally, the bell rang and Flynn rushed to get out of the classroom. He walked through the stampede of people that crowded the hallways to his next class, which was just across the hall. He walked into the classroom, and of course, seated in the front was Jack, with a bright smile spread across his face. Flynn's eyes met his, but he quickly turned away and walked ahead of Jack's desk, sitting behind him. He noticed the hearing aids that were plugged into his ears and his communication notebook sitting on his desk. It seemed to have several words written on it from kids that were speaking to him in previous classes. A girl walked through the class as Flynn looked up. It was Sophia, who smiled when she saw Jack seating herself next to him. She threw hand signals towards him as Jack did the same towards her. They took turns speaking to each other in sign language and occasionally laughing at something someone else had said. I'm just thinking about it now. Language is like cool because someone may not understand it, but someone who is like familiar with that language can understand it. I just think it's cool. Like how I understand English well, someone can understand like Spanish or sign language in this case, or even like Italian or Latin. I just think it's cool. Flynn watched as he thought to himself, they looked stupid, but in reality he was obviously just jealous of how Jack made friends so easily. At one point, Sophia and Jack both turned back to look at Flynn. He was quickly turned away and looked towards Jack again, signaling something that Flynn had recognized. She had spelled out his name in sign language, which Flynn had learned in first grade from his teacher. Flynn shot a confused look towards them, wondering why she spelled out his name. He shook it off seconds later, when the teacher began to speak to the class. So we're getting somewhere. Last chapter. So we're gonna end on chapter 3. Flynn dragged his feet as he walked out of the school doors, rolling his eyes at the thought of how much homework he had. He stopped him on the sidewalk, taking his phone out of his backpack. Why do people have phones in their backpacks? Just have it in your pocket, in your back, your front. I don't know, stuff it in your bra if you're one of those type of people. I don't know. Like, why in your backpack? Out of all places, your backpack. You know how most likely your backpack is going to get stolen at school? Why is your phone in there? No. Before he continued to walk, someone had stopped him, causing him to look back. It was Jack. His hair was extremely messy and he had a grin on his face. He looks adorable, Flynn thought. Wait, what? The short boy was gasping for breath as he ran to catch up to him. Flynn looked back at him with a confused look. Flynn, Jack spoke, causing Flynn's eyes to widen a bit. He never expected to hear him talk. Do you want to be friends? Jack questioned, but it ended up sounding like gibberish. Aw, that was kind of... Aww. Flynn was even more confused now, not knowing one word that was coming out of the boy's mouth. He began to feel a little nervous and embarrassed. He had no idea how to respond. People nearby began staring at them, causing Flynn to begin walking away, but he was quickly pulled back again. Jack's face was red now. He knew that he didn't understand him, so he pointed at Flynn and paused. And then he pointed at himself and then grabbed Flynn's hand. He held them in his, attempting to symbol friendship in a way. Jack thought that he would understand, but he still didn't. Flynn ended up pushing him off, causing him to stumble a bit back. What the hell, are you gay or something? Flynn yelled before walking off, leaving the poor boy alone in the middle of the sidewalk. Fuck you, Flynn! Flynn's face was now as bright as a tomato because he knew it felt some sort of butterflies in his stomach. Dun, dun, dun. Overall, I really don't mind the ship. I'm open to all ships. I really am. Yes, some ships I do not like. And like how I mentioned before, I'm not that type of person to ship actors unless I'm shipping them in a friendship way. Hey, yeah, and I do ship them in friendship wise because I think based on the video and then tons of other videos I have seen of them, they're really cool friends. Like, they're so good together and they're just really cool as friends, and I ship them in a friendship way. But I wouldn't ship them dating because I don't want to cross the line of actually ships and actors and stuff. And I completely understand Flynn's point of view of him kind of dodging, you know, Fack, and then even Reddy, and then even Tyler. Like, I completely understand that stuff. I really do. Maybe he's just not comfortable with it. You know, he could be open to it, but he's just not comfortable if he's in this situation. Which, I mean, completely understand. An actor can like other ships, but if they're included with it, they can feel a little bit uncomfortable. It doesn't matter if they're fictional or actual him with another actor. So I completely understand where Flynn is coming from. Though him being called homophobic, that's, you have no right to say that unless there's actually evidence based on it, which I personally haven't found. So I'm gonna say Flynn's in the clear for right now. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did, and comment down below how you feel about the ship, and if there's any other ship you want me to react to. I really enjoy doing these videos, just to step myself out of the world and dive into a zone that I'm unfamiliar with. So yes, thank you for that. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. I make a video every single week. And all my links will be in the description below, so go check that out, as well as my single, Both of Us. I know I talk about this on every last video, just gotta get myself out there, you know. Go check it out. First few links in the description below. And yeah, I'll see all you beautiful people next time. Thank you again for watching. Bye. It's just the ship of Eddie Tosler, and I literally just put the names together.